Brought to you by Penguin.
Rutherford and Fry's Complete Guide to Absolutely Everything, written and read by Hannah Fry and Adam Rutherford.
Hello, it's Adam Rutherford here.
And it's Hannah Fry here, and this is our audiobook.
Now, this is a modest proposal, a complete guide to absolutely everything, but as you're going to hear in the next couple of minutes, there are quite a lot of caveats to that. And the overall thesis has very cleverly allowed us to call it the Complete Guide to Absolutely Everything, while simultaneously it will not be the Complete Guide to Absolutely Everything.
Basically, there's an asterisk on everything, which links to the word abridged, and that abridged is doing a whole lot of work.
A lot of work there. Now, both of us love audiobooks. Many of you will know us best from our work together on the radio. And basically, we write together like we talk.
Yeah, the writing process for us involves reading it out loud to see what makes the other person laugh or think or disagree or nod approvingly.
Yes, so in many ways, this, dear listener, is the definitive version of Rutherford and Fry's Complete Guide to Absolutely Everything. It's written by us, it's read by us in our voices, and it does include some fairly dodgy accents.
Those, of course, are missing in the printed book, but in their place there are lots of pictures and illustrations by Alice Roberts, no less. So if you want the ultimate, definitive, complete guide to absolutely everything, I mean, it sounds like you basically need both, doesn't it, Adam?
It would be remiss of me not to recommend that purchase as well. But for the time being, here is our 280-page love letter to the thing that we love, which is science.
And maths. Introduction. The existence of reality doesn't particularly care if you're paying attention to it or not. That might seem kind of obvious, silly even, but this is a fact that once upon a time you had to learn. Next time you're playing with a baby, try taking a toy and hiding it under a blanket in front of them. If they're less than about 6 months old, they won't pull the blanket away to get the toy back, however much they were enjoying playing with it beforehand. That's not because they lack the skill to grab and move the cloth. It's because, unlike you, they simply don't realize the toy still exists. To their tiny mind, it simply poofed out of existence the moment it vanished. This is why babies find the game of peekaboo such fun. It's why peekaboo is played by every culture, by humans around the world. When you place your hands in front of your face, a very young and immature mind assumes that you have literally disappeared and possibly cease to exist. The joy in discovering that your existence hasn't been erased from the universe shines out in the baby's giggles when you take your hands away.
Peekaboo exemplifies quite how badly equipped humans are for comprehending the universe and everything in it. We're not born with an innate understanding of the world around us. We have to learn that stuff, including people, doesn't just vanish when we're not looking at it. In babies, it's an important milestone in development called object permanence, something that many animals never quite manage to grasp. A crocodile can be subdued by covering its eyes. Some birds can be calmed by placing a cover over their cage. It's not just that they find the darkness soothing, they don't realize the pesky human bothering them is still there on the other side of the cloth. Why should their brains care about object permanence? The primary motivation of almost every organism that has ever existed has been not to die, at least not until it's had a chance to reproduce. Most life on Earth is altogether unconcerned with the question of why things are the way they are. Dung beetles navigate at night using the Milky Way as their guide, with limited interest in the structures of galaxies, or the fact that almost all of the mass of the universe is so far unaccounted for. The tiny mites that live in your eyebrows are oblivious to the concept of symbiotic commensalism, whereby they innocuously feed off us. Until now, you were probably unaware of their existence too, but they're definitely there. A peahen has no interest in processing the complex equations that explain why she finds that ridiculous tail on a peacock so irresistibly sexy, she just kind of likes it.
Only one animal has ever asked these questions. Us. At some time in the past 100,000 years or thereabouts, some mostly bald apes started to get curious about pretty much everything. The brains of these apes had been growing bigger over...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?